You guys try to treat every game the same, and I understand where you guys are coming from with that, but when you go to Michigan State and play a game like that against a physical program and do a pretty good job of hammering them over 60 minutes, is that something you feel that you guys can take and carry with you moving forward?
Definitely, that was like I don't want to say that was a statement game, but obviously, it was one of our bigger games, and it kind of set the tone for what we have to continue to keep doing, whether it's Miami, Ohio, North Carolina, USC. That sets the standard forward for what is yet to come.
And leading into that, because Coach Kelly talked this week about what your mission is and how you guys want to be able and should be able to avoid letdowns because of your commitment to the mission and the cause. But how difficult is that when you invest as much emotion and energy into a game as you did last Saturday, and really 3 straight, very physical opponents in Georgia, BC, and Michigan State?
I mean, it's not hard at all. I mean, because there's all the hard work we put in this summer and this for the guys that were here last year, this spring. That's not for nothing. We're doing it to win, and that's the mission.
Changing the subject a little bit, but what assistant coach or coaches recruited you here to Notre Dame? Who were the most prominent ones? Who did you get? Who were you involved with most during that process?
That was like 4 years ago. It was Chuck Martin, Coach Kelly, Coach Tiaco, Coach Van Gorder, Coach Elliott. Rest in peace. I love Coach Elliott.
Yeah, a lot of guys have said that. He was the press corps too. Yeah,
he was the best.
Any Coach Martin stories from that experience?
I like Coach Morgan a lot because he's actually from the same area I was. He went to one of my rival schools,
right?
Who we beat on all the time, so I comment. But yeah, I like Coach Morgan. Good guy.
Why did Coach Elliott make such an impression on
you? He was just so genuine with everything. He kind of took things out of not out of a football perspective, but more of a, how I explain it. Like, he understood that, life is more than just football as well. And he wasn't just a coach, he was a great, mentor, a great person. He's a great person just to learn from. He had a lot of wisdom, and I always think, when he was here, just wherever he was, I had an issue or anything wrong in my life going on, I count on Coach Elliott to be there for me.
Thank you.
Nyles, going back this year, you've had great success, and the defense has had great success making turnovers. And going back to last year, what little things are you doing, is the defense doing that you think has helped make the change?
Coach Elko is really big on turnovers, and he makes sure that we feel the same way about it. So just putting that implication of everything in practice, getting the ball out, punching, stripping. We work these mechanics every single day. So it makes sense that it translates over to the field. You work every single day. It's kind of like walking. You walk every day. Just learn how to walk.
Nyles, what is Sean Crawford like? What's his personality like?
I love Sean because Sean's always himself. Sean is a guy who he brings great energy to this team and to this defense because in my eyes everything he does is pure. He's not faking it. He's always himself, and especially on that field, Sean gives me energy, and I just give it back to him. And if he has enough energy, I'll just give it to somebody else. And he's one. I look at Sean as a leader on the team. Despite what anybody might say, he's somebody that motivates others. And if you can do that, then he's somebody of great value.
Obviously, we've seen a lot of him in the last couple games. Where have you seen him show just the most improvement, having obviously missed the last couple of years?
I would say most improvement would be since the minute he got on the field. I mean, for me, I've watched Sean's process since he's got here, and he's always had that fire and ambition. You know, he's been through a couple challenges, but when he touches that field, you know, he like I say, ignites everyone else around him, and it's through his playmaking ability and through his energy and enthusiasm.
A follow-up to that, Nyles.
How'd you get it back?
I stole it from Birch.
And he got in front of me.
A follow-up to that with Sean Crawford, what do you remember about, I mean, not only did he have to go through one recovery from a significant injury, but two, but what do you remember about him during that process? How much was he around? I mean, I know he was around, but I mean, just the process that he went through to get back to this point.
Sean was here every day before anyone else, I think. Every time I got to the group, you know, Sean was already in the training room getting treatment. Sean was always after practice or after a lift or after anything that was going on, he was out there getting treatment. Like, he's so dedicated to getting back at it without even saying a word. You know, he's not a guy, you know, who does the talking or has to even talk. You know, he shows it through, you know, who he is as a person. And, you know, if him coming back from, you know, 2 injuries like that, and, you know, he's still fighting what he does, like, if that doesn't motivate you, then I don't know what else would.
Nyles up here.
So you got 2 microphones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Been like that all year.
I'm busy, man. I can't see it all.
What do you see from the Miami quarterback that makes him?
I'm sorry.
What do you see from the Miami quarterback that makes him such a threat?
I think anybody who plays Division I football is a threat. You know, we don't take anybody lightly, or we're not, you know, that, you know, like not that team, you know, things are, oh yeah, he's okay. You know, we take everybody seriously. You know, he's very accurate. You know, he's very athletic as well, and he's I'll say one of the better players on the team from an offensive standpoint.
They like to control the possessions. How critical is it for you guys as a defense to obviously try to limit their time of possession, being that that's one of their biggest strengths?
Just like every other team, you know, the faster the offense has the ball, you know, the less your defense is tired on the field, and also the less that offense is on the field. Since they're the ones, you know, usually scoring hard points. So the more that they're not on the field, the better for this team.
Obviously, you guys have done an incredible job with the turnovers. What else about the defense do you think has, I don't want to say improved, but what's the biggest steps the defense has taken since the beginning of the year, do you feel, to be at the point where you guys are at right now?
4 games in, you know, I'll say the biggest thing I've seen is just consistency. You know, guys are game in, game out, you know, pretty much reenacting, you know, the same thing as last game. You know, it's not perfect, you know, it's football, you know, things happen, whatever. But overall, you know, guys are really honed into what they need to be doing.
Does that improve the confidence each week when you see that?
Yes.
Nyles, when you look at the team stats, 3 linebackers and a rover are the leading tacklers right now. What does that say about the job the defensive line is doing right now in front of you guys?
I didn't know that. You know, we don't really pay attention to stats too much. You know, it's all about, you know, just really doing the job. You know, like my eyes, you know, stats don't really matter as much to me. You know, I'm just me personally trying to do as best as I can. But saying that, D-line is doing a heck of a job because the biggest thing for, you know, linebackers is, you know, when those guys come up to you too quick, or, you know, guys get knocked back into you, can't get a good read. And D-line is doing an excellent job, like excellent job. And, you know, if there are any mistakes, you know, the 3 linebackers are there to, and safeties. We got safeties in the front game. We're there to clean it up, but they're doing just an amazing job.
And also just in terms of Julian, as we're getting more and more playing time, what do you feel like is his skill set and how important is his development going forward for the defense?
As far as Julian, Julian is excelling, in my opinion, pretty quickly. You know, he's catching on to things. The game seems like it's getting easier for him, and he has a skill set to be a really great pass rusher, and he's doing that. You know, I think wasn't he the first guy to get a sack? Is that right? You guys know.
Yeah, Yes.
right? Yeah, Julian's doing a heck of a job as well. You know, he's really coming along, and I see his role growing more and more.